Welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday for me. Tuesday for you, Tom. Okay. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh yeah. Market's moving around a little bit. I got into a few trades yesterday. I got a few setting, a few in few orders just sitting there waiting. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm in a couple
Right.
too.
Let's share. One I'm not doing too well in. GA. It was bad. And then, anyway. It's actually come back a bit. Anyway, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just noting trades discussed in this group are to be classed as educational only. That's because we're a group of people who help each other, and we are not financial advisors. If we were financial advisors, we'd probably be doing something else. Please only take trades you're happy to take based on your own analysis. And there is a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders. What do you have? So the US Supreme Leader had to run home.
He just tucked tail.
Sorry?
He just tucked tail.
Tuck, tuck. Yeah, I know. Look, well, I think he was shit scared, to be honest. Um,
Well, they're not MAGA. They're not MAGA fanatics,
no,
and
no, he
so
can't handle that.
right. Unless they're kissing his ass, he's not interested.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And
Well, this
they've
is,
already figured him out.
yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely. And did you see Mark Carney? Apparently, he's trying to take over or make it some. Well, I heard, I didn't see it, but apparently he was some media conference he was trying to take over, and Mark Carney goes like, "Hang on a minute, whoa, 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 this is Canada thing, like, sorry, bad luck, shut that down." It's like,
oh, that's awesome. I did not see that.
oh well, I heard, but I didn't see it either. It's like, well, probably the US news wouldn't be allowed to show you that sort of thing.
Probably.
It's got to be the rest of the world who will see it. So yeah, shut him down and basically be like, oh, well, it's like, oh, so funny. It wouldn't be stupid if it were. Anyway, yeah, so our Prime Minister was supposed to have a meeting with him, whatever, so he's pissed off, so he can't have them. It's all craziness at the moment. It's good. Lots more craziness. Okay, let's go through pairs and talk about other stuff that's going on that's more important. Now, as I felt and thought, the AUD has sort of pulled back down a bit. Hasn't broken the low, but certainly it's below the last formed brick. It's down a bit, so that's good. Like it. Still going in that sort of direction. The trend is still going down. I got in back up here, which is pretty crazy, really. But anyway, that's how
It
it
hasn't.
works.
It hasn't budged for me.
Isn't it?
Where did it move for you?
From the 15th. I
Oh,
got
from
in
the
back.
okay, from the 15th.
Yeah,
I was going to say, man, it hasn't moved at all in like the
I
last
got,
3 days.
yeah, I know. I got in on the 15th of May.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's like a month and a bit I've been in, and it's gone down, back up, down, pull back up here, and I went, ooh, and then it went back down, then it pulled back up, then it went, it's just, it's not moving any pace, but at least I've got sort of maybe, I don't know, 1.5% out of it so far,
That's
just by
great.
sitting there. Oh, well, taking off the bricks and that. So, um, yeah, I think this will just go into the sell trend slowly. AUDCHF, same here, that pulled up, then pulled back down again. I'm up probably, I don't know, maybe a couple of percent on that one as well, which is, again, another one to get. AUDJPY. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was just going
AUDCHF.
to say I got into this one.
Oh, you did? What,
Yeah,
for the sell?
for the buy.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think it will, but that's okay. I think we're pulled back up here. I think we're selling back, but that's okay. Yeah, you're probably in the short term. I think longer term, we're going to get a sellout. It's going to break that trend and just come back down again. We'll see. I don't think there's anything on the horizon as far as there's no interest rate potentially next month. But last night I was seeing that the news, they were talking that it was 96% that we're going to get it right now. It's slipped back to 80 because of all oil price and other stuff. They don't want to do like other countries have done, cut and then sort of feed inflation. So we'll see. Might not happen. Okay, ADJPY. Still think this will sell, but I'm not. Have I got? Hang on a minute. I don't know. I don't think I put a ADJPY. No, there is no order in place. Uh, I sort of, yeah. Anyway, I stopped thinking that it would, but we'll see.
Ooh, I'm out of this one now.
Oh, you got knocked out.
Nope, I'm taking profit.
Oh, okay.
It's turning.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Pulling back down a bit.
hmm
Okay, you got into the buy on it for a little bit. Okay. Right, AUD NZD. Now that should be still, yeah, look at it sideways, but it is selling down, so that's good. Where's price now? It's probably, 1.5% I've got out of that one. We'll see. We'll see. I think the AUD New Zealand seems to be, I don't know. Anyway, well, it's weird pair. So just like Euro GBP, USD CAD, they're just in the same same bundle. But I am in that cell and I'm still, where am I at it? Uh, yeah, 76 pips or something. So it's a bit. Anyway, yeah, it pulls back up, it does, but I think we're still going to continue selling. If you see where it came back up here, tried to go into the buy, but it's back into the sell. Okay, AUD Singapore. Um, I think we're going to sell, but it's like it's playing around. I'm not going to be there yet. And I don't have a sell stop, but that's where I think it will need to get into the sell. ADUSD had bought, and again, have I got a hang on? There are some orders I've got in place. No, I haven't got. No, there's no AD. So I'm looking at that potentially to buy, but it did pull back. So I think the US dollar somehow got a little bit of strength. Um, after the US Supreme Leader lost a bit of strength. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Um, CAD CHF, yeah, sideways. I'm not willing to do anything with that. CAD JPY, yeah, pull back, which I thought it would. I'm waiting for a bit of a bigger pullback to get in.
I didn't. I got in.
Yeah, yeah, you would have. Yeah, I missed that because I was gonna anyway. So it starts to push up. I'm waiting for the pullback, then get back in again. Depends on when that'll be.
That was the pullback. See the blue
Oh,
bricks?
these ones.
No, down where those started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
right
There.
there.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
that's
But
the pullback. So
yeah, there'll
because
be.
it beat that higher
Yeah, yeah,
blue brick to the left right there, correct?
yeah,
It's going to
yeah,
push up a couple more bricks, do a short pullback, and keep going.
yeah. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting that pullback before I get into it. The CAD seems to be strengthening up. It's really, yeah. Okay. CHFJPY, stop pushing up. I was a bit sus on. Yeah. Mm, why? Anyway, this one also, I wait for a pullback on that one to get into a buy. Let's see. Maybe somewhere there. We'll see. Anyway, just a thought. So euros, Euro AUD. I saw Tom. I was watching a bit more of that EA Academy yesterday.
Mhm.
A little bit interesting. Um, right, we've got a crossover here, push down, push back up again. I think, well, I'm sort of in two minds on this one. There, so I'm not worried about this as such that it's pulled back up again. We did have a longer term sellout going on, and it's slightly pulled back up, right? Gone back green, which it did just there. I think it's going to sell now, but I don't know. There's two parts to it. Like the euro has weakened off the euro currency, but also the AUD has too. So fundamentally, are you looking at either way on this, Tom?
I have a sell short. I have a short set up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just waiting for it to trigger in.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I don't know. Anyway, it's just one of those ones that I'm not really comfortable with at the moment. I'm looking at a buy back up, but anything
Yeah,
can
me too,
happen.
but it's got to complete its down.
Yeah, true.
So in
Oh,
order to
are
complete
you
its
saying
down,
you're saying to sell out maybe to and then to buy back up?
yeah, I'm only
Okay.
looking for it to get down to that red wick.
Yeah, okay. This one down here.
No, down to your left, where your blue line is, to your
That one
left.
is over here.
Yeah, it's got to beat that bottom wick right there, and it's going to come the green wick to the right.
Oh,
It's
right.
going to beat
Okay.
that, and if you shrink that down a little bit, you can see it's got to come back and beat that low of that
This one.
group right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Or not beat that group like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
did down here where it first turned
Yeah, yeah.
green.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
How
yeah.
it didn't beat that down there,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then turn around and go. So
Go.
I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm going to look at this as we're going to short here and either create a new low
Yeah, yeah,
and
which is
then
down
take
here.
off,
Yeah.
or
Or
this is just going to fizzle
come
out and
down,
take
not
off.
break that, and then take off. Yeah, which I think it will do. That's why I'm sort of sus. I don't want to get into that short. Anyway,
Well, I
because
only want to get into it because it's a lower high.
yeah, true.
So if this lower high is going to need a now it because it just
Hmm.
created this
Yeah,
that white line where you got it is a low.
yeah, yeah. Which one?
The white line where you got that white line right where your cursor is, that's a
There.
low.
Yeah, yes, correct.
So in order for
Mm,
this higher low to complete now, if it turns
mm,
around here, if it's going to break, it's going to have to make a new low, which would be
hmm
a lower low.
hmm
And if that
hmm
lower low hits, then we're going to continue down
hmm
for a minute.
Yeah,
So even if I'm wrong and it's 3 days from now and I got to turn around and get out of the trade, okay. But I'm catching it right where that wick candle is changing.
yeah, okay.
All this had to do was come back and back up and clear that white bar from those
Yeah,
two
yeah, yeah.
empty bricks, and that's exactly what it did. It came back up, swept
hmm
liquidity. Now it's
hmm
turning. So if
hmm
it turns and keeps going, fantastic. I'll be in. If it fizzles here for some reason, I'll just get out.
Yeah, okay. I'm always looking for a longer term set. That's where I'm
Yeah, but you're assuming this is not going to be a longer set.
correct. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah,
I'm just assuming I'm going to get that trade up
yeah,
until
yeah,
that point.
yeah,
If it
yeah. And
continues
then,
to go further,
yeah,
I'm still in.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's the thought pattern of like, okay, like where I'm sitting going, there'll be a sell, but then it will not break that low and then continue up, where you're saying, I'm going to grab that sell, and if it continues down and makes a new low, pulls back a bit and then continues, I'm still in, or else I can get out in that pullback to get into a further sell.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the euro's got too much strength for that to occur.
Well,
Fundamentally, I'm looking at.
yeah, and at the same time, I don't believe this is going to go,
Oh,
to
you
the
whooshed it.
moon without
Yeah,
picking
no,
up
no,
some
no,
of
no,
this
no, no.
liquidity down here with
Yeah,
all this money sitting there.
yeah.
Just look how far back that goes to your long on your daily.
Yeah. Yeah, back down here.
Yeah, realistically, where we're at now could push down and come back
Hmm.
to that.
Yeah. And then take off.
Right,
Yeah,
just like it did on every one of those shorts to your left on the daily. It kept
yeah.
coming back, kept coming
Yeah.
back, kept coming back till all that liquidity was popped out from the
And then,
original long on the left.
yeah, yeah, over here.
See how they kept coming back, kept coming back, kept coming
Yeah, yeah,
back.
yeah. Yeah.
Once all this gets cleaned out, then I'll look for a longer buy up. But right
Yeah.
now, it's telling me, hey man, we're looking at this going down. And if that's the case, I'm only looking for shorts. I don't care about the longs at the moment. Until it proves to me we're turning here and going back up, I'm only looking for short.
Mm. I like it here too, Tom, where see this sideways movement here, which like we've got this sell, pull back, break structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that break structure up here.
Mm-hmm.
If we look over here though, sure that broke structure, but it created these bricks that in that consolidation it just went sideways, then it pushed up, but it doesn't give you that same confusion. Well, I think confusion in here. It's like, well, it made a new low. Oh, it's pushed back up. It's broken structure. Like come back, Matt said. Over here, this is actually a lot cleaner, as in it went up, down, broke, come back, didn't break, come down, didn't break, come down, you know, broke there, but didn't break structure here. It has a cleaner sort of flow to it,
Mm-hmm.
um, which takes a while to get a handle on. Anyway, let's look at some of the other euros because I think Euro AUD and Euro NZD are quite unique in the Euro land as such. Anyway, Euro CAD, that's sort of going sideways on here. Again, not really moving. I mean, it did come up and break that high up here, pushed it up, and then suck back again. So it's still in the I don't know what the hell I'm going to do mode. Um, which tells me that Euro and CAD, even like the CAD strengthening, as I can see across other currency pairs, but sort of the Euro is holding its own. So I still think it's quite strong to get back to the Euro AUD. Anyway, Euro CHF. Again, up, downs. There's last 24 hours, really. It's just pull back down again.
I'm in this one.
Right. Buy or sell.
Buy.
Okay. I agree now. Do I have Euro? No, I've got Euro NZT, so that's okay. I don't have this yet. I just this crazy pullback stuff happening. Maybe I should have an order. I'll have a look at them when I get back today. A few jobs I've got to get done. But oh, Darren, he's out. How are you?
All right. Hotel again tonight and back on the road again.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Busy fella. Um, yeah, I had a look at some more EA Academy yesterday, just looking at
Yeah.
well, I think I posted in there. talking about how much you need to take out to make an income, a monthly income. That was interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Yeah, very much.
Yeah. Anyway, Euro GBP. Uh, now that keeps pushing up. I was waiting for a pullback on that one. So this is showing euro strength and British pound sort of dropping off. What's happening there? Year-on-year inflation, we don't know yet. All right. And so the Bank of England is going to keep interest rates on hold, apparently. You saw it here in TradingView. Yeah, could make a change on that. Still waiting for the pullback, but it's off and running it now. You can see the crossover here, and it's just pulled back up. It depends on whether it will break up, the high up here or just drop off again after these news events. I'm waiting for a sellout on it, but maybe it won't. Still got to push up. It is higher, a lot higher after the last 24 hours. It's been good. Anyway, if I had have got back in here where I thought I would, it's would have been all right. But anyway, lost trade at the moment. Wait for another opportunity. Euro JPY. Now, I'm waiting for this to pull back before I get into potentially the buy on that. Pushed up, pushed up, pushed up. Let's see. It has pulled back in the last 24 hours. A bit more to go. And then I'll look at getting an order on it. Euro NZD, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm way out on that one. I've got to sell on this one. There it is. Here.
Yep, me too.
To sell out, which is different to the Euro AUD. I mean, I'm still not convinced, but we'll see. I'm staying out of the Euro AUD, but I've got an order on this one. And look, I'm away. What is it? 87 pips away from entry, so it's way up here. It's got to get itself back down here and push back down. But we've got this. I think I've got my number entry is 2. So if it makes another candle down, pushes down, and we've got that long on it. Oh, sorry, short on it, then it'll push back down. Anyway, and if it keeps going up, so what? Okay, Euro Singapore. You don't trade that one. Missed the buy on that. If it does pull back further, I might. Again, we'll just see though. Let's see how it's crossed back over again. Give me a push up. So let's get pushed back and then potentially. You're not in Singapore. You don't trade that.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought this was Euro USD.
No, I'm on USD now. So you're getting a sell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And potentially I'm waiting for that pullback before I get into a further buy. Have you been triggered in?
Oh yeah, I'm already in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, you're in. Bang.
I got in on 2. Actually, to be quite frank, I got in on one candle, one brick.
Okay. Before it even came to the box. Oh, yeah, because you got back from that one. Okay. All right. Okay. GA. Just sitting there. I think I've got an order on that one. Yeah.
For the buy?
Yeah, I'm looking at to buy, which is really like, maybe not. It probably won't, but that's okay if it doesn't.
I'm in it for the short.
Mm. And you're probably right, but it has to come back up to trigger. So if it doesn't trigger me and it keeps selling, well, that's okay. I just think that the Aussie dollar, I'm not too favorable on it. I think it doesn't have any strength, but maybe in the shorter term, like with all this British pound stuff, decision rate, retail sales, all that sort of stuff, it's not doing. I suppose the British pound's not real great either, is it? Oh, but they're forecasting. That must be your tomorrow, Darren. Yeah, first thing in the morning tomorrow, inflation comes out. So if it is slightly lower, then I reckon that'll strengthen it up. Then potentially buy. But anyway, we'll see. It might trigger in, it might not. All right, GCAD. I'm in that for the sell.
Me
It's
too.
not doing too bad. Where's my GCAD? Oh, GCAD. Oh, 94 pips on it at the moment. So that's okay. I think we'll get a pullback though. So that was I don't know if I got into that as a market execution. I can't remember. Um, anyway, it was yesterday. I looked at it and went, oh no, bang, want to get into that. Um, we'll see if it comes back down there or not. But at the moment, I'm in that. GBP CHF, I'm in that as well. That's sold out. Did you get into that, Tom?
No.
Okay. I got into that with it for a sell, and I'm up 75 pips at the moment. We'll see what happens. I think that when the news pops this in, rate and the inflation news, we might get there'll be potentially pullback or it could go further. Anyway, at least I'm in that sort of like push for the sell. GJ, don't like it. I mean, I could set up a buy stop, but it's yeah, with the other GBPs low, just because of the news, I don't want to do anything on that.
I'm waiting to
GN,
trigger in.
GJ
Yeah.
for a buy.
For a sell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's the finish of that push up then. It didn't want to break. Oh, it's still, you don't think it'll break up past here?
No, I think it just cleared everything right there with that wick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
See where
then
it
getting
tapped into
ready now
that blue brick to the left?
yeah, that one there.
No, the one. Oh, go over 3 bricks, 4 bricks.
There.
The other way.
Oh, there.
Yeah, right there. See where? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, right there. See where it tapped it?
Yeah.
It cleaned out that liquidity. All
Okay.
these other
And
peaks
then,
have been cleaned out.
yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah.
all the peaks to the left. See how there's no fair value gaps in there
That's
whatsoever?
that's been gone and that's gone and that's gone. Yeah,
And
okay.
the only brick that needed to be filled was
Was
that
that
one.
one?
So
Yeah.
now I'm getting into the short here.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
because this technically created a new high. So
Yes.
if this turns here and starts pushing down, fantastic. If not, I'll just get out of the trade. But it's
Yeah,
completed everything.
I think you'll get the sellout. Yeah. Okay. Right. Are you waiting for that? All right. GN. Oh, I don't know. No, I didn't put an order on that either. Yeah, I was thinking this to buy, but I'm not now. changed my view.
On GN,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
into
think
the
it'll.
short.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me have a look. Let's see what happens there. If it pulls back enough, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think after that, depends, it might break here and then pull back, not break that high and then push back down again. I'll wait for that opportunity. All right, GBP and Singapore, this one. Yeah, it's going to sell too. I'm just being on the side of the British pound being stronger. But anyway, and GU, whoa, that was a drop off.
I'm into this short.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, you're in nice and early on it, like I did on the AUDs.
I'm in where your candle would be two down from the top.
Yeah, just in here.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, okay. Where's the US stuff? What's that? Oh, you got inflation for US as well, is it?
Tomorrow, they're having their meeting.
Wow. And the Feds, are they going to keep interest rate on hold? Both of them.
Yes,
They're
I
like
believe
they're
they
like
are.
they're like both at the one in the morning, one in the afternoon.
Yep. That's why
So
I'm
look,
looking. That's why I'm trying to get in now and see where they go.
yeah, okay.
Because even if I get in early and they're heading in that direction, I'll risk losing a little bit of money for huge gains if that turns correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you will. What the market will do with it. But then again, like if England goes and keeps its interest rate and it has the same inflation rate as what US does, it'll probably be just status quo. It'll just stay there.
Correct. So if it just stays there, what is it going to do?
Nothing. That's okay.
It's just going to continue the direction
Yeah.
it's going, which is the current pullback.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, NCAD. I got into that sell, gave me a little bit. That was my entry. Bang. It pushed up, got a bit negative, didn't stop me out. I'm now only like 16 pips in profit, but I'm looking for this to sell.
I'm in the buy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to stay and sell for the minute, obviously. Is that one? Yeah, NZDCHF. I've got an order on this for a sell. Hasn't triggered me in yet. Push back up. Today it only pushed down a little bit. I'm waiting for this to continue to sell out. It's come back up the line. It's danced around. I reckon it'll sell off. Anyway, we'll see. NJ. No, I didn't get into that.
I bought that.
Yeah, I think it'll. Have you got out because of this pullback?
No, I just triggered in
Oh, okay. For the sell.
for the buy.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. For a buy. Good. Because that's what I think it'll do. So, NU, it sort of pulled back as well. Like it's like all the US dollar got a bit of bit of strength. The dollar did, but the leader didn't. Yeah, you're right, isn't it? Like if you're in a group of people that are necessarily not like, so they were doing a report last night here, and they're going like, "Oh, he's at the G7," and it's like all these people are pissed with him because of his uh
Stupid, and they
whatever.
hate him.
Yeah, and yeah, the
But
world's
at
going
least,
like the
at least,
tariffs and
at least Starmer got his trade deal, though, didn't he?
oh yeah,
Signed off.
but
Did you see that?
yeah, but as he dropped it all on the ground, yeah,
Well, you know what? I mean, I didn't like that the way Starmer immediately picked up the papers and you know what I mean. I thought, oh come on, don't need to do that. Did you see it?
yeah, I did see it, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. What happened?
no, it was well um they announced they signed up a trade deal, US, UK. So Trump and Starmer in front of the cameras at the G7. And when he opened
Boulder,
yeah, opened when he opened the folder to turn it around to the camera, which is what Trump likes to do to show that they just signed this deal. The papers all fell on the floor, didn't they? Blew out on the floor.
yeah,
And Starmer immediately gets to the floor and picks them up and puts them back in. You know, and that was not a moment I liked really. I thought, you know,
yeah.
there must be somebody there, like an assistant who can sort that out. You know, it just looks a bit grovelly.
Yeah, but the point is that the
You know
trade
what I
deal's
mean?
not really a trade deal, though, Darren. It really was not, there was no
Well,
compromise
no,
at all.
it's reduced. Well, you know, it's a damage limitation deal. I think it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a game. Saw that too. Again, you've got this filtered stuff, Tom, in the US. It's interesting.
Oh no, no. Yes and no, because I'm sure there's stuff I don't see, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
Okay,
I am
thanks.
inundated with just so much. I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
possibly catch everything because every moment of every day is just a clusterfuck around here. So it's just like trying to catch every fragment of an explosion all at once.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
think? You think the Ayatollah's days are numbered then, or it's looking that way, isn't it?
we
What do you
can get
reckon?
you if we want to. Like, so what? He's just a leader. They'll just like they got all these people lined up to
Yeah,
follow
No,
in
I'm
thank
his
God
not.
there aren't a
footsteps.
billion of them standing behind them.
But I'm
Yeah.
not.
Good Lord.
Well, no, I think the Israelis are just going to do what they want to do, aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah. So
Israel's going to keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm going to keep going. I think they're just going to take them all out.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I believe
This
Yeah.
that is
whole
his goal.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
yeah. Well, what is it? The saying, a leopard doesn't change his spots. And he's done the same thing with Gaza, then into Lebanon, and then he's just going like, right, okay, now we'll go for the head of the snake and we'll knock them
Yeah.
out.
Did you guys hear what Pakistan said?
What? Who said?
Pakistan.
Oh, Pakistan. Yeah.
Pakistan said to Iran, if Israel nukes you for any reason, we will in turn nuke Israel.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, Pakistan's a radical group anyway.
But it's like this chessboard's moving at a quick pace.
Oh, yeah, yeah. True. I just like, yes, that Middle East is one big sort of just a like.
Always has been, always will be.
Crazy. And it's a religious thing.
Exactly.
Just totally, you know. So much for the peaceful religious aspect. But anyway, NU not, I'm not in Singapore Japanese yen.
I'm
That's
just waiting to
pushed up.
trigger in on NU.
NU, are you?
Uh-huh.
First buy?
Sell.
Okay. I think it's got further to go to buy, but anyway, there's too much up in here, but we'll just see.
Yeah, but how do you think it's going to get up there?
Yeah, pull back before it does go up there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Singapore,
so
Singapore.
if it goes my way, I'm up 5.16.
Okay. That's what you're, yeah, okay, no worries. That's fair enough too. Let's just pull back. I think, yeah. Audio. Singapore Japanese yen. Um, would have liked to get into that buy, but anyway, I think it'll buy further. I just want that some bit more of a pullback. Anyway, UCAD. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Look at that. Now have I got? Am I in or not in? Where am I? No, I'm not in that one. Okay. Oh, good. Do I have a? Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. Where is? I thought I had a. No, and I don't have an order. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I thought I'd put an order on that yesterday.
You didn't get stopped out?
No, no. I've got no history of stopping now. No,
Oh, there's no history of it at all?
no. Obviously, I
Huh?
didn't do it. So what? Okay, it has pulled back up. Oh, maybe I was waiting for the pullback for the. I don't know. Haven't got a clue.
I'm in for the buy.
Are you really?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, see, it's come down here and taken that, hasn't it?
Hmm. I think it's still going to push down,
Yeah,
but we're
okay.
going to have a decent
But
size
we're gonna.
buyback.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, we'll just
Hmm.
get out of the trade.
Well, you're still, Darren probably still in that because he was in the cell. I don't know if that would have profited him out or not. Anyway, USD
Um,
CHF.
better check, Brian. I've not even looked. I think I'm still in
Oh,
it. I
right.
think I'm still in it.
Okay. USD CHF. I've got that for a sell. I've got a sell stop in place here. And if it continues up, so what? That's
I'm
the
in for
way
the
it is.
buy.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. I put in for a sell. So I've got four that are still sitting there. NZD CHF, USD CHF, Euro NZD. They're all for sells, but we'll see. Okay. UJ. Oh, okay. Maybe it's time for it to buy. We'll see. USD Singapore.
Yeah, I'm still in UCAD, Brian.
You are
About
just
well, that now about 80,
80 pips
89,
up.
about 80, 80
Okay.
pips up.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see what
So
happens here.
hopefully survive the pullback and hopefully it'll continue down.
Yeah. US Singapore, I've got a sell stop on it. So it's done this pullback. We'll just see what happens when all this news comes out. And if it continues up, great. It doesn't matter. If it goes down and kicks me in, great. Now, gold. What was that thing you posted, Tom? Something about gold making its must have been back here because that's the high up there, 3.5. Is
Oh,
that what they
that
were?
article was just saying that it's reached its highest point.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 3.5 up there. Mm. Things are becoming more uncertain, though. You'd think it'd want to go higher, but anyway. Silver pushed further up. Yeah, you get more ballistic missiles, you need more silver, obviously. Did you stay in it, Darren? I don't know about that, or whether I think he got triggered out or profited
Sorry, if it was
out.
that Brian, I was just getting served then.
No, 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 silver.
Uh, no, I profited out on silver.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Still
Now,
in
if you,
gold. Still in
yeah,
gold.
are you still in it? Okay,
Yeah.
oh, lovely. All
This
right
is
then.
weird how they just not follow, don't follow each other, silver and gold. Not at the moment, do they? So
No,
gold has pulled back today, and silver's sort
go
of
on, shut
pushed up.
up.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's come back a little bit to 105. It's made a massive amount. I think it's getting ready for a sellout. Like obviously, and maybe that's part of that sort of US dollar that where's the DXY? It's way down too. Okay. NAS, where's that? That's way up. Whoop, no, US 30. Okay. Oh, we'll just see. And oil is at 74, so it's shot up again today. It's just doing this weird, but look at that. Look at the bricks on that. Bang, 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 bang. And it's pushing up further already. Yeah, well, we'll see what sort of news. I think most of the stuff's happening in our daytime, this sort of Middle Eastern, because it's like their nighttime, I think they're seeing and stuff. Me, anyway, that's a few. So some of these. Oh, okay. So the NZD CHF I'm close. There's only 8 pips to trigger me in, but the others are like 50, 80, 40 away from where they are. But that GA, I'm down by 90 pips. It's like, bloody hell. GA, that's triggered in. Well, that's for a buy, but we'll just see what happens.
You're down 90 pips?
Yeah, yeah, because it triggered me in, or I got in, and it's pulled back.
And where's your stop?
It's there.
Uh, oh, it's at the bottom of that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it is at the bottom of this.
At that
So
dud.
it could not yeah, it could knock me out.
Yeah. I'm in the short for this.
Yeah, okay.
I'm coming after your stop.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm not worried. It was a not a good pick, obviously. But the point is, I was looking at also the fundamentals. You know, you've got all that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. It's just that AUD is not hasn't been very strong. So, and it's obviously looking at all the British pounds though, they're all weakening off too. You know, you get a trade deal from the Supreme Leader, and things start falling apart for you. So yes, oh well, Darren will be. He's just got served. He's probably eating and stuff. So the EA Academy will.
No, not
Will
at the
have.
moment. I'm just waiting for the food, Brian. So
Right. Well, if they drop the server yet, mate, don't pick it up. Remember.
yeah.
All right. So, how's the? It's only short term. How are some of the EAs going?
Okay. Well, I haven't told you everything I've been doing because I'm now in over the last couple of weeks. I've now got four of these, four different EAs running, um, which have sort of opened over the last couple of weeks. I mean, just obviously very early days, but just to tell you where they're up to.
Oh,
Um, so there's one that's running on. It's about I've this open about 2 weeks now. This is running on Euro USD and AUD USD only. It's those two pairs. that is 3.5% up in profit. Currently, there's no trades open, zero drawdown. So that's sort of a fairly steady start on that one. What's next? Okay, there's one that's only recently opened. That's Euro USD again. That's a couple of positions, both closed in profit. No trades open at the moment, so but that's very early days. And there's one on USD CAD that I've got running. That's been going for about a week, or just under it. No, about 4 or 5 days. That's up just under 1%. No drawdown, no trades open at the moment.
Is it for a buy or a sell?
No, it'll take it either way.
Yeah. There's had sellers and buys. There's no trades open at the moment.
Yeah.
All trades have closed, and the account is up. The account's in profit. But the really sort of interesting one is this one I mentioned yesterday. This is on Euro CHF. That is a very busy EA. It's opening and closing trades all the time. So that this is a bit of an eye opener. This one. So I only set this one up at the weekend. So we've had 2 days trading so far, and this is it's just over 2% up in 2 days. It's also about 2% in drawdown currently, with 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Mind-boggling. It's about 20 positions opened on that now.
Yeah.
So it's completely different to the other EAs. This is just a very busy one. It's obviously scalping. They're all quite short moves. The lot sizes are quite. They're not big lot sizes, but there are a lot of trades open. So I'll have to sort of keep an eye on this one, see how this goes.
So a couple of questions, Darren. Are they on demos, on lives, or a mixture? Or
these are all on live accounts.
Okay.
Not big accounts, but they're all on live accounts.
No. That's all fine.
3,
And
6.
what was your decision-making process? Because this guy's got, or this group have so many different groups of
Well,
EAs.
no, just watching various videos, looking at reviews, that sort of thing.
Okay.
One of the EAs was nothing to do with this group. Actually, that was something else. So, but 3 of the 4 were direct results of looking into this group. So
EA Academy, yeah.
And
so none of them on gold. I'm noticing they've got like groups. I mean, they're putting names to these sort of groups of EAs. It's just I sort of got to work out a bit more what's happening. Okay, it's interesting.
Yeah, no,
So have you chosen any for low drawdown?
Oh yeah. So when I've sort of looked at the track record, the only ones that have got on my FX book track record, not just back testing.
They got live real.
I've actually got a decent run of live trading as well in there. So reasonably low drawdown. And obviously consistent profits. There are some that are quite wild, in terms of the profit, but drawdown is drawdown's quite frightening. So, but yeah, it's just that combination of factors, really.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm looking at ones for, like for funded accounts,
yeah,
basically with a low drawdown. Doesn't have to have a big, like that video I had sent into the group, it doesn't have to have a big, like even, 2% a month sort of thing is,
yeah,
if you've got a big enough funded account, 2% a month is still a
yeah. So,
considerable amount.
so I think, yeah, the gold. I think that gold EA is possibly the next target. When I'm ready to do that, maybe make a bit of profit on
Are you
the
still
current
running that
ones.
Barley one? You still
Oh
running the
yeah,
Barley?
yeah, actually, yeah. Um,
Because
I think
that was expensive per month, wasn't
oh,
it? That was,
well, yeah. Well, that's sort of part of his group is you got to pay for that. But that's 10% up in June. But prior to June, it's been a bit disappointing. It's been sort of
yeah.
the account sort of flat, come sort of a bit sideways, really.
Hmm.
But it's yeah, doing well this month. So
Hmm.
yeah, so we'll see.
It's just interesting that he would charge something like that for, but these other crowds have got ones which, you buy outright. There's not a subscription type set up and doing just as well,
Yeah, but
potentially,
I think that um,
model.
the subscription with Barley includes his trade setups and the other stuff as well. So that's been
Yeah,
in his
it
group
has it
effectively, essentially. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it has extra benefits. Yeah, okay. No worries.
But
Well, that's
it's
interesting.
spreading trying to keep spreading the risk.
Yeah.
It's different PAs, different. I'm trying to mix up the currency pairs as well, so I'm not just
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
a,
Yeah,
a
you're not
lot. A lot.
taking
A lot of them seem to focus on Euro USD. I've noticed,
mm,
which is understandable because you got the lowest spreads
mm,
and that sort of thing. But I don't want to try and mix the currency pairs a bit.
mm. Yeah, well, I was looking at that multi one where there were, 5 or 6 pairs or something in a think maybe that's not a good idea.
Well, no, I think they've created something, haven't they? With isn't it
Mm,
10 different
pairs.
EAs?
Oh,
Kind
right.
of. I think in that group they've created something where you've got all these EAs sort of wrapped into one or something.
Okay. Well, I was
I
watching
don't,
something
don't
where
know if
he had a EA that he was just that it only took 0.01 in every trade.
right. Okay. All right. All right.
So yeah, no, it's just interesting the way that thing.
Yeah.
Just got to watch a few
Yeah.
more, spend some time, only sort of grabbing here and there. It's a bit hard, but yeah. All right. Well,
Anyway.
that's good to know. Thank you for the update, and we'll keep across that. See, I mean, I like the fact that you got. Well, they're only short term though. I mean, you got months to find out if you
Oh
keep
yeah.
a
Yeah.
low
Yeah. Yeah.
drawdown and whether it will actually be profitable over time. But what
Yeah.
they're all about 200 US or something like that.
Some are a bit more, some
Okay.
350 or even 400 but
Yeah.
um, it's Tosh, enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his meal. Oh, he's now.
I have, yes. I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah, there are some really expensive ones
Oh, yeah.
which have an amazing track record. There's one called Waka Waka. That's what it's called. It's got a stupid name, but it's got like sort of 5 years of live
Is this
trading, not
from
back testing.
EA Academy as well?
Well, you can get it on the MQL
Marketplace.
but marketplace, well, but that's like 2.5 grand to buy that.
Well,
Yeah, but they can obviously they can obviously charge that because
yeah.
it's so good. But
Yeah.
so I won't be buying that one in a hurry. But
Oh, I know, but like it
apparently
won't be long.
his track record's amazing now. Apparently,
Yeah. All right, better let you enjoy
Anyway,
your dinner and take it
okay.
easy. Make sure it's a low cholesterol meal and
Well, sirloin steak. It's not really low cholesterol.
all right then. Is that
All right.
Aussie beef or I hope it's Aussie
Oh, I don't
beef.
know. Don't know what sort of beef it is.
All right. See you later. You right, Tom?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.